You know, I think it's funny now. Then it was a little funny, but it was more like, oh my God, I need that stuff. I really need that stuff to make it out here. How am I gonna do? You know what I mean? How am I gonna get by? What am I gonna do with this suit? You know what I mean? And sure enough, the fact that we got our sneakers was definitely a helpful thing because I don't think my suit shoes would have fared too well out in this environment. And thank Jeff for that. I appreciate that one. Um, but yeah, I was definitely, you know what? I thought it was funny because it was everyone. It wasn't just me. It's not like, you know, if a situation where it's you singled out no one else, you don't think it's so funny. But I mean, we were all in this together, and all of us are sitting there looking at each other, like looking at the outfits that we're in, and basically laughing at each other because I'm sure people were laughing at me in that suit who got to wear their clothes that they wore to work were just normal everyday clothes. And I'll be honest with you, I was pretty envious of them. I actually wished I had another line of work at that moment, like something that required shorts and a tank top. Well, basically, then you know he picked the tribes, and before you know it, I'm jumping overboard, and that's a pretty big drop off that boat. I just got up there and I just said, "See ya," and next thing I know, I'm swimming for the shore in an ocean with people I never even met before, and I'm saying to myself, "Oh, oh my God, now what?" And we were basically told that the second loop, you know, it was one thing that you know he basically told us, "You're not going to have any of your clothing," but when he said, "We're not going to give you any of the supplies we gave anyone else in the past," that the first part might have been a little funny. That wasn't funny to me. That was scary because I mean I've never been put in a situation like this before where you have nothing and you have to make everything. You have to find your own water and boil it. You have to find fish, you know, and all those kinds of things to survive. And in the past, they had some kind of staple in my mind at this point that kept them going in case that didn't happen. Well, we were being told that we didn't have that. But there was a catch, which I was thankful for. And it was kind of exciting. To me, it made it more exciting. I was actually, you know, I really liked the twist on it. You know, at first when you think about it, you're like, this sucks. But the twist was kind of interesting because he gave us a bag of, I believe it was called bullion, which were these silver coins, each worth $1. They gave us each about, I think exactly $100 worth. And we were told, see that island out there? You guys have 100 bullion between the two tribes. They have all the supplies that you might need in there. Go. Get everything you need. And there'll be boats down there, you know. You can barter for the boats, but just remember, if you don't have enough money and you get to that boat, you're not getting to your island and you're out. And so, I mean, here we are in this island now. We swam and we got to the island, and here we are, and we're saying to ourselves, well, first thing we better do is find out how much that boat is, because if we go up there and start bartering and getting equipment and we get down and we can't get there, it doesn't matter. I'd rather have nothing than not have the chance to be at the island and compete. So, you know, we went down there, we found out that we had at least $60 on average safe side to spend, and we went up there, and it was fun. I mean, we bartered our ass off. We got things for, you know, I don't know what the going price is where we got them, but I felt we were doing pretty good. I mean, we got rice, we got two of the biggest snappers I've ever seen. Must have been this big for my shoes. So I guess those dress shoes really, you know, fed us, which was nice.